Is it okay to say you prefer someone skinny? Having a preference equals perfectly fine. Shaming people who aren't your preference equals not okay. Shaming someone for having a preference that isn't you equals also not okay. Just be you and mind your own business and you'll be fine. You can have a preference, but if you're a girl, why aren't you just choosing to match skinny guys then? Is that fatphobic? Maybe. I don't really care. Under this logic, any form of selection would be classed as discrimination. You have a right to an opinion, which by definition contradicts someone else's opinion. Some people would argue otherwise, like pretty much every dictator that has ever lived. Case in point. It's rude to call people out on the things you don't like about them. But agendas being pushed for all-out inclusivity are toxic. Obesity accounts for approx 10 of all deaths worldwide, which reaches over 30 in some countries. Body positivity is important, but health and fitness should be promoted over inclusivity. Similarly, excessively skinny people should not be glamorized. If we're merely talking dad bod vs cigarette bod, then that's completely fine and purely down to preference, which is okay. Some people prefer a beer belly, some prefer a slender physique. It's the same with men and women. You like what you like. I have a dad bod which doesn't appeal to many. Slightly off topic, but questions like this are one of many reasons dating is so broken nowadays. Because we can't match based on our presences without it making us fatphobic or cystic. Seriously, there are people out there who say that white people should be forced to date more black people because we need more mixed families. We all have preferences as long as you're not a dick about it. Be open to idea of other types. But you like what you like and that's fine. It's literally okay to want whatever you want. If you're into whoever, don't bother wasting time. Yes, skinny, it's the best. Yes. It's okay to have a preference. It rarely needs to actually be spoken out loud, especially to anyone who doesn't meet your preference. Yes, we all have our preferences. I prefer built. Not so big that they look like they've been on steroids, but somewhat close. Yes, it's totally fine because it's your preference. Just make sure you're skinny or average size yourself. If you're a gal, it's considered a preference, so yes. But if a guy, it's fat phobic, so no. It is totally normal to have a preference, and it is not a big deal if the person you choose to date is not in that category. If that preference is not like a top priority, for example, my boyfriend preference was a curvier body, and I am not in that category. He started dating me because I had other qualities that were more important to him, and because he had strong feelings for me even if I was not in that category.